If your social media friend list looks like a who's who of strangers, you're a potential target for sextortion. In today's digital age, our social media platforms are often filled with connections we barely know. While it might seem harmless to accept friend requests from strangers, this can open the door to potential threats. Cybercriminals are always on the lookout for easy targets, and having a large number of unknown contacts can make you an easy mark. Let's dive into what this means. Sextortion is a form of blackmail where someone threatens to release your intimate photos or videos unless you meet their demands. This can be incredibly distressing and can have long-lasting effects on your mental health and personal life. Sextortion happens when someone uses intimate photos or videos to blackmail you. These images or videos can be obtained in various ways, often without your knowledge or consent. The perpetrators use these materials to manipulate and control their victims, creating a cycle of fear and anxiety. It starts with the cybercriminal obtaining compromising material through hacking, deceit, or fake profiles on social media. They might pose as someone trustworthy, like a potential romantic partner, to gain your confidence and access to your private moments. They might catfish you, pretending to be a romantic interest, or use phishing emails to trick you into giving up sensitive info. These tactics are designed to exploit your trust and make you more vulnerable to their schemes. Some even hack your webcam to record without your knowledge. This can happen through malware or other malicious software that takes control of your device's camera, capturing private moments without your consent. Once they have the material, they manipulate you with fear and shame, demanding more explicit content, money, or other favors. The threats can be relentless, making you feel trapped and powerless. The threats often don't stop after the first demand is met. Even if you comply, the blackmailer may continue to make demands, knowing that you are likely to give in to their pressure. Teens and young adults are especially vulnerable due to their heavy social media usage. They are often more trusting and less aware of the potential dangers, making them prime targets for sextortion. But professionals with reputations to protect can also be targeted. The fear of damaging their career or personal relationships can make them more susceptible to blackmail. The impact is severe: psychological trauma, financial loss, and damaged reputations. Victims often experience anxiety, depression, and a sense of helplessness. The financial demands can also be crippling, leading to significant monetary loss. There have been reports that young people have committed suicide. Sextortion and suicide cases illustrate the devastating psychological effects this crime can have, particularly on young people. Some notable cases that have brought attention to the serious consequences of sextortion. Victim Ryan Last, a 17-year-old high school student from California. Details: Ryan was contacted by someone pretending to be a young girl on social media. After sharing an explicit image, he was blackmailed for $5,000, with threats to distribute the image to his family and friends. Despite paying $150, the demands escalated. Outcome: feeling trapped and ashamed, Ryan died by suicide hours later, leaving a note expressing his fear and despair. Victim Amanda Todd, a 15-year-old from British Columbia. Details: At 13, Amanda was tricked into exposing herself on a webcam. The perpetrator used screenshots to blackmail her, ultimately sharing the images online. Amanda was subjected to severe cyberbullying and harassment, which she detailed in a YouTube video that gained global attention. Outcome: Amanda struggled with depression and anxiety and died by suicide 2 years after the initial blackmail began. Victim Jordan DeMay, a 17-year-old from Michigan. Details: Jordan was approached on Instagram by someone pretending to be a young woman. After sending an explicit photo, he was blackmailed for money under the threat of exposing the image. The perpetrators demanded $1,000, which Jordan could not pay. Outcome: within hours of the threats, Jordan died by suicide. Victim David Molak, a 16-year-old from Texas. Details: though his case involved a mix of sextortion and cyberbullying, David faced relentless online abuse, including rumors and manipulative tactics designed to humiliate him. Outcome: unable to cope with the harassment, David took his own life. His death led to the creation of David's Law in Texas, addressing cyberbullying. Victim Ronan Hughes, a 17-year-old from County Tyrone. Details: Ronan was targeted by scammers posing as a young woman online. After he shared explicit images, the perpetrators demanded money, threatening to release the photos to his friends and family. Outcome: Ronan took his own life within hours of the threats. These cases emphasize the importance of education. Parents, schools, and communities need to teach young people about online risks and the dangers of sharing explicit content. Open communication. Victims should feel safe discussing these issues without fear of judgment or punishment. Reporting and support. Authorities and online platforms must be vigilant in addressing sextortion crimes, and victims should seek support from trusted individuals and mental health professionals. If you or someone you know is struggling with the effects of sextortion or suicidal thoughts, contact a suicide prevention hotline, such as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 988 in the US, or seek immediate help from local resources. Awareness and proactive measures are key. Understanding the risks and taking steps to safeguard your online presence can make a significant difference. Never share intimate content online. Even with people you trust, it's important to remember that once something is shared digitally, it can be difficult to control where it ends up. Use strong passwords and two-factor authentication. These security measures can help protect your accounts from being hacked and your private information from being accessed. Be wary of unknown contacts and cover your webcam when not in use. Simple actions like these can prevent unauthorized access to your personal space and reduce the risk of being targeted. Report the crime to authorities and preserve all evidence. Documenting the threats and keeping records of all communications can be crucial in helping law enforcement take action. Seek support from trusted individuals or counselors. Talking to someone you trust can provide emotional support and help you navigate the situation more effectively. Please blog at www.secureyourcircle.com.